It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Richardson is out there with Booker, and it's Goose, and there's Cartwright, and it's Mack in at the 5 down low. And for the Wolverines, Levens is out there with Porter. And it's Mr. Clutch, and there's Skinny, and it's Baylor in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Porter, and stolen by Booker. Left side, Martin. Now the pass to Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the away team, Richardson at the line for 2.
That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. And the Wolverines with possession. Barry passes to Baylor. He kicks it to Levens. Baylor with the ball. Down low. Pass to Levens. Here's Glover. Left side, Porter. Over Cartwright. And that one's good by Porter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Martin inside. Lets it go from 11. He gets it in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Porter finds Levens. Passes to Glover from downtown. It's hauled in by Richardson. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Richardson's got 5. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here is Skinny. Outside Baylor. Lets it go. Shot is good off the back rim and in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Booker. Cartwright with it. In the corner, it's Martin. Good on the three-point shot. Martin's got his second bucket tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Levens. And there's the pass to Glover. That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Cartwright, the pass to Richardson. No good that time. Now the Wolverines take it the other way.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could and in the shooter's face. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Team's making some changes here. .131. Here's Stanley. And it's Felder with the rebound. Phillips, the pass to Barry. Inside. It's deflected. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Paxson passes to Udo. Pass to Stanley. Young with the ball. He's guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Park. Lets it fly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Howard. Felder surveying the floor. The pass to Phillips. From about 19 feet. And the shot is long. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now Udo. There's the pick. From the arc. And the basket by Stanley. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Black Hole. Paxson is out there with Martin. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Mack in at the 5. Switch the Wolverines now. 8-point game. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. They set the pick. Here is Skinny, guarded by Paxson. Skinny gets the bucket. First points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Wolverines. Paxson against Baylor. The shot's good from Paxson.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Baylor. Pass to Barry. Howard with a screen on Martin. Barry passes to Howard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Now here is Martin. Defense right on him. Clark, that's good. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. Here's Martin. The Wolverines knocking down that triple moments ago. Passes it to Matt. Now Booker to the middle. Fade away. Parks' shot is off.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Now here's Fresh. No points in the game yet for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. A different look now for the Wolverines. Porter comes in for baddest one, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Skinny. And the second free throw, good. And here's Martin. He has 5. Pass to Cartwright. And it's Levens with the rebound. The Wolverines have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Glover. And the rebound to Martin. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for Mack.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the pass to Carton. Richardson outside. It's Martin on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Richardson. No good with the triple. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Baylor. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Young. Martin with it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
So it's the Wolverines now. They trail by 7. Here's Glover. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Levens. Three-pointer. Baylor's shot is off. Has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike. He misses the free throw. Felder's checked in for Levens.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Being here about 46% for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kent, the pass to Baylor. To the left wing. Here's Felder. Cans the shot from the wing. 44 seconds left in the first half. Takes a step back. Cartwright with it. Now guarded by Porter. Young pass to Cartwright. Over Porter. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got 5 now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Baylor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Baylor's got 5 points now in the quarter. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now Udo. Screen by Young. Here's Stanley. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully. but two outstanding players through the first half. And in this game, we have two top performers. Kind of like us, guys.
Are you baiting us to guessing which two?
There's no guessing about it.
I'll leave it to the imagination. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the visiting team.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team, with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
They've got Porter, Mr. Clutch out there with Levens. And there's Skinny, and it's Baylor in at the 2 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Levens. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Baylor. Another shot, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Baylor's got 9 points.
He's got a knack for those. Have to be aware of that defensively. Hit a body on him.
Cartwright, the pass to Martin. Kicks it to Richardson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Phillips is checked in for Baylor.
Substitution on the court.
An outstanding 53% for the game. Barry passes to Glover. Booker pulls it in. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Pass to Martin. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in, and it's blocked. Here is Skinny, covered by Martin. Pass to Fresh. Porter inside. The shot from the low post is good. So it's the visitors now. 3-point lead. Outside Martin. From 11 feet away, Porter pulls it in. The Wolverines have gone second half. Fresh with the ball. Working on Martin, and that one's good. Fresh. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now, here's Levens. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Glover. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wolverines.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Stanley. Cans it from downtown. Stanley's got his second bucket of the night.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
The pass to Kent. To the paint. Here's Felder, and there's another one for the Wolverines.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stanley, the pass to Park. 7-foot shot. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Park's got 6 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Kent, guarded by Paxson. Just his first attempt. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Park's shot is off. Now here's Fresh. Pass to Kent. Here is Skinny. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Fresh with the ball. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Wolverine lead. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Passes it to Stanley. Fires the three. They get it back, and that one, good. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Barry passes to Kent. And here's Fresh. He has 6. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points. And the Wolverines lead by 4.
I love the determination he showed. Himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wolverines as they wrap up the third quarter with an 18-7 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm team.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a...
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Wolverines leading by 4. We've got Cartwright. Booker out there with Richardson. That's good. The pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Baylor. Fires the 3. And the Wolverines another 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside, Martin. Pass to Mack. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
The ball goes to the away team.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And with that, the Wolverine lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Cartwright. Cartwright's gone 2 for 2. Outside Baylor. Porter a screen on Cartwright. Here's Baylor. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
and you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He dishes it to Levens to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Glover. And the Wolverines another 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Baylor against Martin. Richardson outside. 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Levens. Pass to Glover. Now here's Levens. Glover the pass to Berry. Here's Levens. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Cartwright. Richardson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Glover and the pass to Levens. Right wing. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Richardson. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Down low, here's Booker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And 61% from the field. Marvelous touch out there. Here is Skinny, covered by Martin. Berry passes to Porter. Outside Baylor. Shoots the 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Martin with it. Now guarded by Levens. Martin with it. Inside. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
And that one misses. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Count it!
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Steven Silas wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Black holes checked in for Booker. Let's check. Thanks, David. A lot is on the line here.
The crowd is so focused.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. The line for your Wolverines. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it
From deep, Richardson kept alive. Here's Mack. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about the perseverance there?
Foul, no choice but to stop the clock here. Second free throw, no good. That he really wanted that one. Richardson the pass to Park. Back to Richardson. Martin for 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those games that feel so great to win and really gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as New Balance presents